I ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask you to deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. Alrighty, guys. We are doing messages from Spirit. We will be pulling some zodiacs if you want to pick that way. But before then, we have pile 1 with hope and what looks like either a butterfly or a moth. And you have a green adventuring heart. Pile 2 is passion with a red rose, and you have this fire quartz heart. Pile 3 is dream, and you have a pyrite heart. Let's get into zodiac picking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, we have Cancer, Pisces, Libra, and Virgo. For pile 2, we have Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, and Sagittarius. And last but not least, for pile 3, we have Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Aries. All right, guys, so go ahead and pick your pile however you choose to. If you need to pause, go for it, and the timestamps will be down in the description. I'll see you there. Okay, pile 1, you have your Amazonite heart. Let's see if I can. There you go. You have Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, and Libra all together there. And your card of hope. And that is just, I love the coloring on this, and especially with like all of this together is just so beautiful. Anyway, also the number is 37 on that, in case you were wondering or couldn't read it from your view. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say. We're gonna go this direction. We have Gateway, Hua. Introspection with the 12th house. Receive your blessings. Electric Eel Spirit with bring your ideas to life. That's the very last. Okay, emotions are running high with the supermoon. And 4th house with home. All right, if you are into numbers, 37, 56, 10, and 42. I'm going to take a sip of coffee while I settle into this energy. I'm finding this interesting, these two next to each other, Gateway, and then for some reason, that's kind of how I see this, as this like gateway. Could just be partially circular with a straight line and all that. Okay. I do feel that we have some separate messages. This is its own thing for sure. It's these two are relating to each other. Emotions are running high and home. So that to me is obvious. It's speaking of whatever you consider your home to be. Could be family, could be chosen family, but there are some high emotions. There are some intense things going on there. Oh. Sorry, I'm taking a moment to just being transparent with you guys. I'm taking a moment to bring myself out of it and to really be in your energy, because sometimes I have my own reactions to things and I don't, that's not what this is about, right? So pulling myself out and making sure I'm with you. So the division really very much feels, as of right now, we're going to leave this be. I do not know if we will come back to it or not. I don't know if it's just a acknowledgement of what's going on for you, but right now we're going to leave that be. It feels like you need to place your hope here, not here, here. It feels like that's what they're guiding you to do. They're guiding to you to put this aside for now. This is not, it's not beneficial. It's not helpful. It's not going to get you anywhere, at least at the moment. Let the tides come and go, you know, let the things be. But this is what you can focus on. Sorry if you heard that. That was my pump. Being a diabetic, that is just, it's going to happen. I've decided to not care anymore. It's, you know, it is what it is, and it's how it's gonna be. So, my pump will go off, will beep at you guys sometimes, and that's just how it's gonna be. Okay. There is this like, for a purpose, for a goal, they're giving you hope by telling you to look inside yourself, find the beauty that's within, receive the Sorry, you guys can't hear it, but there's a very loud plane going by, so I'm pausing. Apparently this one is just very interrupted. It's a very interrupted reading for some reason. Maybe that's your family. Anyway, it says receive your blessings, but it's basically like learn how to take a compliment, in other words. Know that there are great things about you, just like there are about most people, right? There are great things about you. And there is something about this, about the introspection and receiving this, that will bring your ideas to life, that will bring your hope out, that will bring your passions out, that will help you be more creative and go in the direction of what you're wanting, right? I do want to read up on this. I do already see it being with this introspection, because it's like we've got the eye on the inside, right? Looking inside. But I do want to see what the card actually has to say. So let me go grab that. Okay, so I'm going to read a little portion of this to you. So the messages are, sometimes we must lose our way in order to truly orient ourselves to our surroundings and find ourselves. We may also discover that our paths overlap and cross in surprising ways with others who bring illumination into our lives. It may help to let ourselves begin again. Another message is, Often we let the idea of what we want to see override what we need to see. Only when we get lost does the veil fall from our eyes. Change your perspective or question in order to receive the wisdom you seek. So it seems like there is a possible perspective change. It really does. That's introspection, right? Looking at something differently, receive your blessings. What once didn't appear to be a blessing to you? And how could it be one now? There is sort of this yeah, okay. So for some of you, you're getting lost in your mind. I'm getting this like labyrinth and like you can't get out and you keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's not helping. It's getting lost in the mind. So you need that introspection. You need to stop and look deeper. Go down the layers, right? Don't just use logic. Also, on the other side of that, don't only use your intuition. We have both for a reason, but it does cause us to flip-flop. So, life. Yay, life. Yeah, this is all of us, guys. This is all of us trying to figure out what's the right answer. What do we do? Do I go with my heart, my intuition, my logic? What if I get screwed? You know, that's all of us. But it is. We each have to go through it. And currently speaking, this is calling towards being too much in the brain. And a perspective needs to change somehow that then brings in this new energy of receiving, of being grateful. It may not even be, you can say receiving as in I'm getting stuff, but really being grateful is an amazing gift to receive. That's a blessing. It's a good place to be. So it will. There is something about getting out of your head, changing a perspective, switches up the energy, helps you to bring your ideas to life. Helps create newness. There may have even been something you've been working on that's just been not like keeps hitting a brick wall, right? Nothing's working. There is with this change in perspective, or we don't even have to say it that way. It could just be that there's some kind of realization that needs to happen within you, within your layers. I'm gonna get another card. Okay, we're gonna get another card. Alrighty, we're gonna try with these. I have actually never shuffled these before. Some of you are like, oh, what? I personally have we are going to take all of these. My belief, some of you are really not going to agree with me on this. A lot of people feel the need to like do this whole thing with their decks of cards before they actually use them. For some reason, that does not feel right for me. When I receive something, my energy takes it over. And that's, I can't explain why I believe that or if it's even valid or real, but that's how it feels to me. So even if it's a used deck, I don't care because I don't need to cleanse it. My energy takes it over. That may not be for a lot of you, but that's how it is for me. So don't freak out when I say I haven't shuffled a deck or cleansed it or anything like that. All right. Interesting that even though I was shuffling, all the same background came out. So what have we got? We have hope, which hope. It says, may the horizon always sustain you. Believe, may the sea deepen your faith. Begin, that does go over here. Sorry, I knew to do this. Decide, may you navigate with purpose and begin. May you start as if you have already begun. What is it you hope in? What is it you believe in? What is it you're needing to go deeper with? What is it you're on the fence about? You have to take a step forward, or having decided isn't a decision. Decision takes action. You can say I've decided this, but unless you've actually gone that way, you've caused movement in that direction, it's nothing. So there's something that you have this attachment to, this desire for, this hope for, a belief in, that you just need to go. You just need to start. Just do it. Just do it. I want to remind you guys that just because you're encouraged to just go for it does not mean it's going to work out. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is life. We are meant to learn and experience, but not everything is going to work out how we think it's going to. But you are meant to start. They are encouraging you to go for this for some reason. So remain open, remain curious. But don't let it be the be all end all, right? Remember that life is a banquet and you get to pick and choose things to try and experience them. Okay, and I am hearing to grab a card on this one. This is the What's the Vibe deck. Oh, 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 that's too many. Oh, it's only two. Do we take them? Yes, okay. If these are they're very thick cards, so I thought I had 5 or 6. Running. Oh goodness, guys. Oh no. Okay. Escape, denial, excuses. And clingy. Old exes, dead relationships, old ways. So, this is not great. It's not good. Which is okay. That's life, right? Sometimes that's life. I am once again feeling very much like they are just saying, Spirit is saying, let go. let go. There's not a lot right now that you can do about this. And that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, and now these look like really negative cards, but now I'm seeing this like, you know, pack up and go, right? Whatever that means to you. I don't know if you can actually leave home or not. I don't know, but let yourself not have the clingy energy from this experience, from who these people are, from home being tumultuous and volcanic. Yeah, and now I'm seeing dancing and running and movement. Movement is really key for actually removing clingy energy, wiggling it out of your system. So even if you are like me, where you're disabled and you can't do a whole lot, you can do a little bit. You can do a little bit, whether it's like a head wiggle or your fingers, whatever. You can do something, right? The thing is that you have the intent of letting go. You have the intent of letting it all wash away. If you truly, truly cannot move much, and this is asking too much of you, just go into your mind's eye and imagine a beautiful, soothing waterfall gently rushing over you, gently caressing you and wiping away all the energy that's clinging to you. You can let go of this. I know it's hard to do because we're close to family, right? We're easily, I'm making a heart. I didn't even mean to. We're easily affected by these people. And it kind of also reminds me of a time, like the time that most people go through, maybe not in all cultures, at least for mine, that most people go through where it's like time for you to become your independent self and you leave your family. There are some cultures that don't really do that. I don't particularly know how they manage through the becoming independent time frame. But there's like a time frame where you're just always kind of bumping heads and clashing, and that might be what's going on for you guys. And I think even if it's not according to traditional age, it could be, it's just that we all need to go through it at some point because we do need our independence. We do need to be able to say, like, to be us, right? To form ourselves for us and live our lives for us. And so that could also be what's going on here. I do definitely feel for some of you that the clingy energy is tradition. There's some kind of tradition or expectation, and it's, blah, blah, go away. We don't need that. So, yeah, pack up your bags, whatever that means to you. Let the water rush over you to cleanse you from this energy. Let go as best you can and start on your process over here. Just start. Just go for it. Just in some form, start. Apply movement. Okay. All right, guys. That is it. I truly hope this has been a blessing for you. And I really do, even though it kind of seems like it's not happening, I really do feel or hope that you feel loved and cared for, heard, understood, cherished, and all those wonderful things. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Alrighty. Pile 2 with your fire quartz heart. You can, oh, look at that light glowing through there. Your passion rose card. And if you chose with your zodiac, we have Sagittarius, Gemini, Leo, and Scorpio. We're all going to go over there. And let's see what Spirit wants to say to you. What's one next? We have the snail. We have trine or sextile with symbiosis. Believe in the impossible. Now is a lucky time with rabbit spirit. Create silence. And midheaven with pinnacle. If you are into numbers, let me get those for you. So we have 33, 52, 1, 39, and 36. Oh, blue moon is supposed to happen for right now for me. I don't know when you're going to be watching this. Coming up soon in like just a couple days. It's kind of exciting. All right, I'm taking a moment to dive into your energy and open up to spirit. Okay, I'm getting a general sense of some things, but I will be honest, this is the only card that's not coming up for me right now, but we'll see what happens. I'm sure it will at some point make sense. So the first thing I get, I will end up reading up on this card, but the first thing that I get about it is, sorry, the smoke is going right into my mouth. Don't want to breathe that in too much. Like something that you've been passionate about is going at a slow speed, and it might be a bit frustrating, but what I got is that there's this other stuff that's going on in the background that you're not totally aware of, and like the spiritual world, that you're it's needing time. It's needing. You see all these. What I saw when I was looking at this is all of these like ribbons that are going around everything and going in, and then it curls around and goes around this bird and then it has to go around this bird. There's like that's detail. That is detail in the spiritual world that has to happen. That is energies that have to happen and go, wow. Something, okay. I just saw a rainbow in my room, like on the wall, which there's no way that could have happened. So that's really interesting. It was a quick flash, but again, there's no way that could have happened because of how the light is and everything. There is, okay, all right. So believe in the impossible. The fact that I just saw a rainbow in an impossible way. This stuff happening in this background, that's the energy that the spiritual world is going on and doing. What it is that you're wanting is just it's taking time. It's taking time, but they're asking you, please don't stop believing. Please don't stop believing. It's just, oof. Now my heart hurts. Oh, you guys. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know who I tapped into. This is incredibly tender for you. This is painful for you. So obviously it's not for everybody, but I hope you know that you're not alone. I hope you know that even just in this moment, you're not alone. the universe, spirit, whatever, has guided, has brought to me your heart, and I feel your heart. I feel you. It's incredibly, like, it's breaking. There's just something that you've been, it's just not happening, and you don't know what to believe anymore, and it's a really hard place to be. Really hard place to be. If you can find a way to trust, to just trust in the process. Trust in the process. I am moving away from that now and going towards the rest of the reading. I need to know more about this card, please. It's the only thing that is not connecting for me. Is there a reason that it's not connecting? Okay, so we've got this, right? We've got your passion, we've got it going slow, we've got realizing there's so much going on behind the scenes that we're not aware of. Please still believe in the impossible, connecting to now is a lucky time. And it kind of does this speed up thing right here. I don't know why I need to keep doing that. But it does. There's this like, believe in now, right? Now is the time. But then we have this time, this moment, this like nothingness moment in the middle here before we get to Promised Neverland, whatever you want to call it, the pinnacle, the be all end all, the what you're wanting. And it's like this zone of stillness. So it's really weird to have this going slow, believe, yes, now, be quiet. Which is why I'm having such a hard time with this being right here. And I'm wondering, does it need to go? No, it doesn't need to go anywhere else. Okay. There's also some kind of connection with it's created. It's created. So it says create silence. This isn't forced upon you. It's created for you. Now, either you're creating it or spirit world is creating it. Could be both. But there's something that it's needed before you get to this pinnacle. I'm going to throw a few things out there that are coming up for me. One of them is that perhaps you need to bring yourself to a state of calm, quiet, almost nothingness. And I don't mean just like a meditative state. I mean like let go. Let go and let spirit, universe, God, source, angels, whatever you want to call it, whatever your belief is, have their way in your life. However it's going to happen. That's one option. I know that that's not, a lot of people don't like that, right? And also it could be at one point in your life you love that, and at another point in your life, no. Because we're all at different stages. But sorry, I was just drawn to this, and it's like I don't think it's supposed to be that, so I'll see if I can get this closer to you. But do you see this area right here? How it's like dark clouds or whatnot, but what I saw was almost like the tree of life kind of situation where you've got the mimicry, right, of what's higher up and what's down below, and then you've got like the very middle. And I think that's called a tree of life. Maybe I'm don't quote me, guys, don't quote me. But anyway, it's similar to the saying of as above so below, that kind of a thing, which is yeah, it's once again pointing to this like trust, believe in the impossible, trust their timing, trust that there's a lot more going on that you're not aware of. It's going slow. It sucks that it's going slow, but this is worth it. This pinnacle is worth all of this. God, and you guys, I understand, because like I've been through the different stages myself, and I go back and forth on it. Sometimes I'm like, no, I've got to choose my own way, and I'm gonna do this, and then other times I'm like, no, let go and let God, and I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe we're supposed to do both at different times, right? Because life is crazy. But currently speaking, for those of you that are watching this pile, they are asking you to create. That means you're making it, right? It's not forceful, but you are making it. So create this peaceful place of trust. Develop the trust. Keep creating it. Choose to believe in the impossible. Choose to be spirit-minded. Okay, I am hearing drama cards. So I'm gonna grab these guys. See what comes out. Whoop! Beep, 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 beep. That's way too many. We're taking the bottom two and the top two. Alrighty. You guys. What the freak? Okay, you don't know, but the first pile got these three cards. You saw me. I just shuffled. Like, do you want me to shuffle again? I don't. What? Okay, all right. Whatever. They're good ones. So, hey. Hope. May the horizon always sustain you. Believe. May the sea deepen your faith. Begin. May you start as if you have already begun. Courageous. May each breaking wave build your courage. I don't know why those came out again. Maybe there's some of you that are watching this one as well, and so you're really needing to focus on these. I don't know, but they still give a really great message, and you are receiving once again the believe in the impossible, right? For some reason with this group, I keep hearing begin again. So there's something significant about that. Begin again. Maybe you feel like you've done this too many times. Maybe you're tired. You could be very tired. Yeah. Oh. I do feel, when I'm touching this card, I do feel a connection to this, which is like, I think that you might have a hard time getting to this place. And they're saying, again, try again, try again. You know, develop that trust. Keep developing that trust. However that works for you, there are so many different ways to go about it. You might, gosh, you guys, if you don't mind commenting on that, that would be great for us to help each other. What are ways that you develop trust with the spirit world? That would be, comment, let us know, because it's helpful to hear different ways, because there may be things that some of us have never thought of, right? So what is a way that you develop trust with the spiritual world? I think personally it takes courage to keep going when something seems to not be happening, like repeatedly not happening. It takes a lot of courage. There's a I'm not going to be able to quote it exactly, but to summarize it, doing something on repeat can either be courageous or stupid. And we don't know. We don't know until we get to the end of it. Because either it doesn't work out and then we appear like we've been stupid, or it works out and then we've been brave and courageous. So take that how you will, guys. I think life is just funny, and I think it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. And this pile is telling you to keep going. Begin again, try it again, do this again. You've got it. You've got it. Believe in the impossible. Look forward to getting to this pinnacle. It does. It just lightens the air. Even as I said that, I feel a lightness coming up. Like it's just things are being lifted up. Yep. Okay, guys. That is it. Felt that come to a close. Truly hope that this has been beneficial for you, and I hope that you feel loved and seen and heard and cherished and all those wonderful things. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, pile 3 with your pyrite heart. I will tell you, I kept trying to find a different one. It didn't feel like my brain. So my soul, my heart felt right with this, but my brain was like, no, why are we putting dream with the pyrite? And this doesn't make any sense. But it's what I was supposed to put out instinctually or intuitively. Okay. Anyway, so that's your heart. If you chose with your zodiacs, we have Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, and Aries. And you have the dream card. we will stick here. And then I think your pile was the one that got one extra. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one first. Oh, should I? Yeah, okay. Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Desert. Huh. Moth Spirit. Surrender now. Solar Flares. Activate. Sounds like solar flares activate. Some kind of I'm watching a show. I don't know, but anyway, some kind of comic show. We've got Vesta with Hearth. Steady to know yourself. And the answers you need are coming. I'm just gonna squishy squish. Get everything in here. Alrighty. Okay. You have a lot of heat, a lot of fire energy here. Did we have Leo? Was Leo here or was that the other one? I don't know that. Guys, I'm terrible with the zodiac stuff, with astrology. I don't remember which signs or what. Anyway. Oh, numbers. We have 36, 33, 32, 17, 32, geez, and 25. So a lot of fire energy here, a lot of heat. We've got desert, solar flares, hearth. I really am getting this like studious stay at home vibe. Sorry, I'm still with you guys. I'm just settling into the energy and also being drawn to specific cards. Have you been feeling like you've been in the desert? I mean, for some people absolutely love the desert. And for others, they hate it. It's to me, it's almost like a love-hate, you know. It's you either do or you don't. There's not a lot of in between with it. It's like you've got this dream, right? And hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. And when you think of these birds, right, they can see really far and they can zero in on their prey. And it reminds me of the desert too, because there's not like smog, you know, and a bunch of clouds and anyway, there can be, but you see far, at least in this image, you can see far. And then it's like this hop over to moth spirit, which is surrender now. So it's like you need to let the distance. You need to let it be, and you need to just surrender, and you need to trust. There's something that's far out. But these two cards, something gets activated when you surrender to spirit. There's some kind of energy thing that happens, right? And it activates and you're surrendering, and it's like they want you to dive deeper. Yes. Okay. They want you to dive deeper to better understand what's going on. Now, this is a hard one because it's not mainstream science right now. And a lot of it just will have to be your understanding that spirit has given you. And to go with that. You know, we're getting more into quantum theory and all that kind of stuff, but it's still not mainstream. And so it's still not as accepted. So however you need to study for yourself, however you need to look into whatever this is for you to understand it, you do that. But they are asking you to better understand what it is that's happening, to better understand what you're capable of as well. Because there are giftings, guys. I'm not going to say we're all superhuman or something like that. It's just that some people can better feel energy than others. Some people feel people's emotions. There are giftings, and some people hear, like clairvoyant and clairaudient and all the clairs are. Anyway, so get to know yourself and see what happens when you surrender. What is this activation that's happening? How does it affect you, and how does it affect others around you? This is really, there's like a home portion to this. I don't know if you're more comfortable at home, like maybe you're like me, you're a happy hermit, and this is your comfort zone, or it could be both as well. It could be both. The thing that activates whatever your gifting is can be applied at home. At least for now. Maybe this is like your testing ground. For lack of a better term, it could be your testing ground. Maybe you're already here too, and they're just telling you like you're gonna get there. This is the answers you need are coming. You could already be here trying to figure out like what is this? What is it you're feeling when you go ahead and surrender to spirit? You may not have anyone around you that's ever had these kind of metaphysical experiences and all that, so it might be very new for you. Also, if that is the case, or even if it isn't, even if you do have others around you, please know that not everyone is alike. Not everyone is alike. that means we have different ways, and your way is not wrong just because it's not like that person over there that you look up to. Okay? Truly mature and understanding people will know this. So you don't need to follow a specific way. This is the spiritual world. It doesn't have to be a specific way. Now, even if it is a specific way and that works for you, great, you found one. But it's not necessary. That's what I'm trying to say. I was drawn to the Moss Spirit card again. Hold on, give me a second. I'm getting images now. Give me a second. Okay, so what I saw, which I took a moment with, and they just want me to tell you, that's it, purely, I'm just here to tell you, is I saw a person at night that could see the full moon. They're standing and they're seeing the full moon. And this beautiful moon moth just reaches up, and obviously this is imagery, so it doesn't make sense, but covers the moon and then dives down and then enters you, the person that was standing there looking at the moon. And it's some sort of solidifying energy, just, and then like solidness, like secure, and like this card almost, like all the way down and all the different levels there are, just good to go. So I mean, I don't know. You can take that how you want to take that. You might want to go stand under the moon, and see what happens with that. Be open to spirit and what it wants to show you or teach you. Okay. All right. We're going to get a few more cards. I did this for each pile. And so we've got one, a couple more. Oh, that one. Nope. And the ones that fell. Okay. Which I gotta grab. Ugh. Okay. All right. What is happening? What? This card was, you guys saw me shuffle. Like I shuffled. I shuffled. This card came up in both the other piles. So, okay, everybody, we all need to believe. What the heck? Okay, we have believe, we have beauty, we have hope and belief came out in every single pile. I swear I'm shuffling. I don't know what's going on with that. Shine and love. Good Lord. Okay. I don't know. Everyone needs to hear about hope and believe. Um, Hope. May the horizon always sustain you. Believe. May the sea deepen your faith. Beauty. May you perceive nature's artistry afresh. Shine. May you be a lighthouse. Love. May you dive deep into your passions. To me, this is very much about what was covered with letting spirit be your guide and surrendering. It's having hope and trust in higher power, believing in this and letting go. And then just like that fall back, the trust exercise where you fall back. And that's what brings this beauty, this shine, the love. It just really does. It lifts everything up. I do feel that there is something very magical about this group. This moth card, this activation card, and this study to know yourself, it feels very magic oriented, alchemical oriented, channeler. There's some kind of like letting go and letting the other energies come in, feeling things. You need to look into yourself and also look outward and see what, look into some forums and all that. What is it that what are other people saying is happening with you? Now, that doesn't mean that what they say is exactly right. Please know that. This is your life, your journey. You get to choose. They may be completely off course. Don't just believe everybody. But trust yourself. Trust yourself and trust that spirit's got you. Yeah, there is though. There's this activation card. It's very, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be like a particular like moment you're going to have that you're suddenly just clicking and then things are different and you'll remember that moment the rest of your life. I don't know. But there's something very magical about this. Could be, oh, it could be leaving your body. You might be able to astral project. Some people believe that only happens when you dream. Some people can do it whenever. It's another term is Eckankar. Eckankar. You can look that one up. That might be something for you. Yeah. Especially with these flight. You've got both of these are flight. Your hawk and your moth can fly. That's really interesting, guys. I wonder what it's going to be. Or if you already know and you're just now kind of getting into it, would love to find out. If you don't mind sharing, go ahead and comment on that because that'd be amazing. I'd love to hear. Okay, is that it? Do we have anything? Nope, that's it. We're closed. Okay, guys, I really hope that this has been a blessing for you. I hope that you regularly feel loved and cherished and heard and understood and all those good things. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.